ChatGPT, or Generative Pre-trained Transformer, is a powerful language model developed by OpenAI that has been trained on a massive dataset of text data. It has been used for a wide range of natural language processing tasks, such as text generation, text completion, and question answering. However, despite its impressive capabilities, ChatGPT is not without its limitations and challenges. One of the main limitations of ChatGPT is its lack of understanding of the meaning of the text it generates. The model is based on a statistical approach, in which it learns patterns in the data it has been trained on and generates text based on those patterns. However, it does not have the ability to understand the meaning of the text it generates, and thus, it may generate text that is grammatically correct but semantically meaningless. Another limitation of ChatGPT is its tendency to generate biased text. The model has been trained on a dataset that reflects the biases present in society, and it may generate text that reinforces those biases. This can be particularly problematic in applications such as language translation, where the generated text may perpetuate stereotypes and cultural misunderstandings. Another limitation of ChatGPT is that it requires a large amount of computational resources and time to train, and it requires a significant amount of memory to store the model. This makes it less accessible to researchers and developers with limited computational resources. In addition to these limitations, there are several challenges that must be addressed when using ChatGPT. One of the main challenges is the lack of control over the text that is generated by the model. The model generates text based on patterns it has learned from the data it has been trained on, and it may generate text that is not relevant or appropriate for the task at hand. To address this challenge, researchers have proposed methods such as fine-tuning the model on a specific task, or conditioning the model on specific context or input. Another challenge when using ChatGPT is the lack of transparency in the model's decision-making process. The model is based on a neural network architecture that is not easily interpretable, and it is difficult to understand how the model arrived at a particular output. This lack of transparency can be a problem in applications such as natural language generation for legal or medical documents, where it is important to understand the reasoning behind the generated text. There is a challenge related to the ethical use of ChatGPT. As the model generates text that is similar to human written text, it can be used to create fake news, impersonate other people, and other malicious activities. Another challenge when using ChatGPT is the lack of robustness to out-of-distribution data. The model has been trained on a specific dataset, and it may not perform well when it encounters text that is significantly different from the data it has been trained on. This can be a problem in applications such as language translation or text summarization, where the input text may be written in a different style or in a different language than the data the model has been trained on. To address this challenge, researchers have proposed methods such as fine-tuning the model on a specific task or using pre-training and fine-tuning approaches to make the model more robust to out-of-distribution data. Another challenge when using ChatGPT is the risk of overfitting. The model has been trained on a large dataset, and it may memorize patterns in the training data instead of learning generalizable features. This can lead to poor performance on unseen data, and it can also make the model less interpretable. To address this challenge, researchers have proposed methods such as regularization techniques like dropout, or using techniques such as early stopping or cross-validation to ensure that the model does not overfit the training data. Finally, one of the challenges when using ChatGPT is the risk of errors and inconsistencies in the generated text. The model is based on a statistical approach, and it may generate text that contains errors or inconsistencies, especially when it is used in a task where the output is critical, like in legal or medical documents. To address this challenge, researchers have proposed methods such as using multiple models or human oversight to verify the generated text, or incorporating additional constraints or rules to guide the text generation process. This highlights the importance of developing and implementing ethical guidelines for the use of language models such as ChatGPT. In conclusion, ChatGPT is a powerful language model that has been used for a wide range of natural language processing tasks. However, it is not without its limitations and challenges, such as lack of understanding of the meaning of the text, tendency to generate biased text, lack of control over the text generated, lack of transparency in the model's decision-making process, and ethical concerns. To address these challenges, Researchers and developers need to continue to work on improving the model and developing methods to control and interpret its output. Additionally, it's important to develop ethical guidelines for the use of ChatGPT to prevent its misuse. Please, subscribe for more artificial intelligence content.